It's believed by many that the worst of Omicron is behind us, with promising data to back it up. But with reports from medical experts now coming out about the new brother variant, Omicron, that's even more transmissible, is the population celebrating too soon? Joining us now to talk about the latest of COVID-19 news is internist at Northwell Health, Dr. Frank Contessessa. Dr. Frank, welcome back to Wake Up America.
Good morning. Thank you for having me back.
Of course. So, Doc, we're seeing reports about this stealth variant. It's better known as B12. Is there any cause for concern, and what can you tell us about it?
So the reports are just coming in now from certain parts of Europe and Asia, and it does look like this is a new variant. No one's terribly concerned about it yet. We're watching it. It does look like it's slightly more transmissible than the original Omicron. It's kind of interesting. So if you look at Delta compared to Omicron that we're dealing with now, Omicron was about 5 times more transmissible than Delta. And now it looks like this new stealth variant, the BA2, is slightly more transmissible than Omicron. Now, what does that mean? I mean, Omicron has already swept through the country now. Can you get the new variant if you've already had Omicron? No one's really sure of that yet, but probably not. But we'll see what happens. Is it more severe? Doesn't look like it yet, but it's still too soon to say.
Yeah, so you mentioned it's more transmissible, but the symptoms aren't as more severe, right? So it's kind of similar to what people were experiencing before.
That's what it looks like, yes. So we're seeing this now. Denmark, Sweden are seeing a lot of cases of this. As a matter of fact, in Denmark, it looks like it's about 50% of cases right now are this new variant, and their hospitalizations aren't up, their deaths aren't up. So far, it looks like we're going to be okay with this.
All right, well, that's good news. Now let's talk about Moderna's testing. So they've got this new Omicron-specific booster. It's in phase 2 of its clinical trial. But, I mean, do you think that this is even necessary to have this booster?
I hope not. You know, we're already seeing diminishing cases in the Northeast. I'm in New York. In the Northeast, the cases are down tremendously. Just in this past week, you know, I can go by what I see in my own office, that we have a PCR testing machine. I was running it, I don't know, 8, 10, 12 times a day. And this whole week, I think I ran it once or twice. So, you know, the cases are down tremendously here in the Northeast. I think the Omicron wave is washing over us, and I think we're coming to the end of that. So by the time these vaccines hit the market and hit people's arms, are we going to need it? I'd say probably not. And, you know, we're always going to be fighting last week's battle with the new vaccines. You know, it's going to be harder and harder to keep up with. And the way Omicron has spread through the country and gives broad-based and effective immunity, we may not need it.
Yeah, no, I think a lot of people agree. No more boosters, no more shots. Let's just move on. Dr. Frank, thanks so much for coming on the show today. Have a good rest of your Sunday.
You too. Thanks so much.